I shot the bear a second time, and that's when it went down.
David Montano says it happened so fast.
It was one of the neighbors that said, hey, the bear's got Steven, grab your gun.
His neighbor, Stephen Jackson, sitting outside drinking a cup of coffee on a morning in June of 2023 when a bear attacked him.
It all happened so fast. It was an instance of, okay, I want to do everything I can to try to save his life. And it was 100% focused on just trying to save his life and spare him. Unfortunately, that's not the outcome that happened.
Steven, just the second person killed by a bear in Arizona since the state started tracking attacks in the 90s. The state's Game and Fish Service says the bear attacked Steven unprovoked. It tested negative for rabies and was otherwise healthy.
I mean, this is exceedingly rare. In fact, I don't know that I've ever been a part of anything like this in my life.
The bear that attacked Steven was a black bear.
While attacks, especially deadly ones, are extremely rare, as you can see, black bears are starting to show up in new places. This Connecticut town, just 10 miles west of the state capital, looks quiet. But in May 2023, a bear scare.
All of a sudden I hear, bear, 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 there's a bear.
This bakery employee says she was preparing an order when she came face to face with a black bear.
I shut this door and I came around like this and wanted to shut this door, but as soon as I kind of got about here, the bear turned and came back in this direction.
The bakery girls get pots and pans, like start banging it. We don't know if that's good or if that's bad.
The noise startled the bear, but not before it gobbled up 50 cupcakes and a few slices of coconut cake. In fact, wildlife experts say bears will eat just about anything they can get their paws on.
There's so much opportunity to find food from garbage and bird feeders, compost, backyard chickens. They're finding enough food to survive and are choosing to stay there.
In Vermont, Jacqueline Como leads the Black Bear Project for the Fish and Wildlife Service. She says the agency is getting more reports of what she calls conflicts between people and bears.
We're getting to a point where we're getting overwhelmed with being able to respond. But also, more importantly, it just means more opportunities for people to experience, property damage from bears. And again, it really puts both bears and people's safety at risk when we have these just repeated like close encounters with bears.
The Vermont Fish and Wildlife Service says there are about 6,000 bears in the state, more than double from just 50 years ago. According to the National Park Service, there are more than 900,000 bears across North America. Our team found there's no reliable data on the number of black bears in the U.S., but many states track at the local level. Wisconsin's black bear population tripled over the last 3 decades, and Pennsylvania's more than quadrupled over 50 years. According to an organization operated by bear biologists across the country, there are 2 major reasons we're seeing more bear encounters over the last 3 years. More people visiting state and national parks, particularly during the pandemic. And 2, tech is everywhere. Doorbell cameras, home surveillance systems, body cameras, all capturing these encounters. Back in Avon, Connecticut, down the street from the Cupcake Bandit.
Your presentation pointed out to me the main problem. We have too many bears.
A representative from the state's environmental agency says bears are getting more comfortable in Connecticut neighborhoods. The National Park Service says if you do happen to encounter a bear, you should stand still, slowly wave your arms, and speak calmly. Bottom line, make the bear recognize you as a human.